Welcome back, and there's some latest news coming in. According to sources, Rajya Sabha chairperson Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhar has declined the Aam Aadmi Party's request, and this is to appoint Raghav Chadha as the party leader in the upper house of the parliament. Sources further added that there is no provision in rules for an interim leader of the party to be appointed in this manner. The circumstances in which this request was made and why it was declined, I'll try and connect with my colleague Payal and get more details on this entire story. But that's the bit of news which is coming in as of now, that Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhar has declined that request. He cannot be appointed. Raghav Chadha cannot be appointed as the interim leader of the party, and I believe this is in the absence of Sanjay Singh from Rajya Sabha. Payal with us on the broadcast to give us more details on the story. Payal, please tell us more.
Well, of course, after Sanjay Singh has been arrested and has not been coming to Parliament, essentially the request to, in fact, make Raghav Chadha the leader of the Rajya Sabha for the Aam Aadmi Party was put in by the party, in fact, in the last session. But we are given to understand by way of sources in the Rajya Sabha secretariat that request, in fact, has been declined, citing the technical grounds that there is no provision to have an interim party leader in the process. While, of course, Sanjay Singh's fate still hangs in balance. We'll have to just wait and see how the Aam Aadmi Party really reacts to it, because they're going to react very, very strongly to this. They're going to say that this is what is happening in the parliament. This is how the government is using its power and might to target the opposition parties, specifically the Aam Aadmi Party, who constantly been at loggerheads with them. And of course, Raghav Chadha has fought multiple battles, whether it is to get his suspension revoked, whether it is to retain his house. All of these battles is something that Raghav Chadha has been fighting all along as far as his journey in parliament is concerned.
All right, and Pal, but going back in time, in your experience, is there actually a provision when somebody can be appointed as an interim leader?
That's what the technicality says, that there is no provision like that, and that technicality has been cited by the Rajya Sabha chairman's office. When declining this particular request. The request, like I remember, was made in the last winter session of Parliament, which just concluded a few days ago, when the Aam Aadmi Party said that since there is no Sanjay Singh and Raghav Chadha being the leader that he is, he's going to be made a party leader, because there are multiple provisions for a party leader. The party leader gets invited to various meetings. The party leader can represent the party in the parliament at various platforms, and so that's something that the Aam Aadmi Party wanted to happen. But since Raghav Chadha's request is declined, it's going to be important to see how the Aam Aadmi Party chalks this plan out and how they take it forward. And like I said, Raghav Chadha himself has had a lot of tryst with Parliament, especially with the Rajya Sabha, for him being suspended multiple times, the Privilege Committee looking into his request multiple times, him having to go to court to make sure that his bungalow was retained. Remember, something which was objected to by the Housing Committee, essentially asking him to vacate his bungalow, saying that he was not entitled to that kind of a bungalow. So that's the tryst that Raghav Chadha and the Aam Aadmi Party have had in Parliament, especially in the Rajya Sabha, because in the Lok Sabha they have no member of Parliament.
In Rajya Sabha, they have no member of Parliament. That's what Payal is telling us as far as this story is concerned. Thank you, Payal, for putting all of that into perspective.